How did I manage to do Kiara's cosplay thing? I didn't do the production for Kiara's Cosplay Showdown. Kiara messaged me 2 months before the anniversary asking if I could work with her on something, and she gave me the idea. She's like, this is what I want to do. I want to have cosplayers on. I want to have like a Zoom call type thing, whatever, and do games and stuff with them. And I was like, okay. So she had ideas as well. She was like, you know, I think a lip sync competition would be good. I was like, awesome. So I was like, here's what I think you should do. I think you should open with like an arts and crafts game where they have to make a KFP, and then I think you should do this little trivia game where you give them really hard questions that are just unanswerable. Because one of the worries, concerns about the game was like, you never want to bring people onto a show and then embarrass them unless that's the goal of your show, but this is obviously not the goal of this show. I think it's like, you don't want to be like, oh, here's a question about like my lore or my character or my streams, and then if the person doesn't know, it gives people watching ammo to be like, you're not a real fan or whatever. So we really wanted to stay away from that kind of thing. So I was like, why didn't you just do trivia that is literally just impossible to answer? Be like, when I fell off a play swing as a kid and broke a bone, what bone did I break, right? There's no way they could know. They can only guess. And I was like, I think if you do questions like that, A, it's funny because the cosplayers will just not know what to fucking say. And B, you know, assuming it's all true, like your viewers get to learn more about you. And I think that's also kind of nice. Then I slotted in Kiara's idea of the lip sync battle. Originally I pitched, I was like, you should do Overcooked, but we mod it so that it's a Kiara kitchen and you're like the chef, and their characters are wearing like aprons that say like KFP or whatever on it, and we make an actual like Kiara's kitchen thing. But apparently she's played that game before and stuff, so we were like, oh, okay, never mind. And then she was like, oh, maybe we can just do drawing Kiara from memory. I was like, yeah, that sounds good. So I put that in. She was like happy with the ideas for the games. And then she was like, okay, I was wondering, can you like write the script for it? And I was like, oh yeah, sure. I've never written a script with dialogue before, but I can try my best. And I was like, how I don't really know how you speak, you know? She's like, oh, just write it very generic. It's like, fine. I was like, okay. So I wrote like a whole script for the whole stream. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this, and now we're gonna do this, and now we're gonna score this, and now we're gonna do this, and this, and this, and this, and like and I wrote a couple jokes in there, and I was like, I don't know if they got used. I didn't actually have the time to watch the stream because I was at TI, but yeah, I wrote a whole script. I think it's so cool now. I've worked with Gigi, Narissa, Bibu, and Kiara. I was in talks with 2 others as well, but they like fell through a little bit. So fucking close. So fucking close. Give me more of them. I want to eat these HoloLive members. I love them. It's nice because what I do is when I work with them, I buy their Friends With You plushie, and then I collect those, and it feels cute. I like it. It makes me happy. But I do have Callie's one that was gifted to me off Kai, so now that one doesn't count. I haven't worked with her yet. One day. Anyway, yes, TLDR. I did not do production for Kiara's event. I wrote the script and then she pre-recorded it and then it was edited by an editor and then posted live, and it was very cool and I'm glad people enjoyed it.